And 2 red pillows.
Hey church, we'll give you a second to get on here. Let the timing catch up to us. So there's like a 20-second delay. Got a decent amount of news to tell you, and I want to just catch you up on our weekday in the middle of Advent. There, you've had enough time to get here. If you're not here now, you'll have to go back and rewind and watch it later. So we had our first feasibility meeting this morning with a group of folks who are going to come alongside us and help us to rebuild this campus. So we pretty well know you're not getting a full plan yet, because the advisory council is going to go through it and then submit it to you just as soon as things are on paper and you can see it. But we do know that all of our buildings, other than the house, will be coming to the ground. And a fresh start will be made right here on the campus. Some decent ideas have been thrown around. Lots of great folks have come on board with us, from Atlanta to Texas to California to consultants to lawyers. We have a great team assembled, and we're going to introduce them to you through a Planning Center email blast that you'll get within the week. We'll just say, give me a week to get everybody's names and set out to you, because we want you to look them up. I want you to understand who they are, so that when they see you, or when you see them, you know they're for real, you know they're legit. We got some big name people who are coming along beside of us that are really wanting to see us succeed and to build a great new church for Fort Myers Beach and the community. So we're excited about it. Still gonna have lots of questions, I know, but hey, one step is better than no steps. So that's where we are with our, I saw police flashing lights, so I had to look, sorry. So that's where we are. I wanted to catch you up on that. Like I said, be watching for your email. We'll catch you. We'll get it to you just as soon as we can put all that stuff together. If you'll remember, this past weekend, you just had a short little, you go do your sermon on your own, Romans 15:13. I hope you did that. You'll remember that was about joy. So we're now in the middle of Advent. Past the middle of Advent, we have hope, peace, joy. Coming up this week, anybody know? The Advent, I'm not really good at it. I understand that. It's not, help me. Sherry Ann's holding the camera and she's thinking, so hold still.
It's the last one before Christmas, so wouldn't it be
so
the
it would
Jesus?
No, Jesus is on Christmas Eve.
Hope, peace, joy, love.
Oh yeah, so it is peace. So peace is coming up, love will be.
We've already did
there we
peace.
Anyway, you're supposed to have been looking for joy. And as the old saying goes, looking for love in all the wrong places. When you look for joy in all the wrong places, you come up empty. So I hope that you've noticed that in this year in Advent, every single one of the adjective or the nouns, the hope, the joy, the peace, whichever one we're talking about, joy, it's personified in the person of Jesus. And that's what it's about. We look for hope in different places and we don't, it's fleeting. We look for joy, it's fleeting. We look for peace, it's fleeting. All those things are fleeting until you understand that the person of Jesus wraps them all together, and he is them for you. You noticed in Romans 15:13 it tells you by faith. So that's a big step for us, is that by faith we find the joy. Joy is given to us. It's just put upon us, set inside of us. The Holy Spirit comes and lives inside of us, and you have joy. All the way back to the beginning, I want to remind you, you still have to tap into that. It doesn't just miraculously pop out of you. You're going to get down. You're not going to have happiness or joy. There's a whole other series on whether it's happy or joy. Listen, it's just feel-good emotion. If it's not the centerpiece of Christ in your life as your joy, it's all going to go away. We all fail at it because it's hard to keep track of the Christ inside of us when the world around us is so crappy. But he's there, and he wants to remind you today, he is your source. And you go to him when things are bad. You go to him when things are slow. You go to him when you don't have all the answers, because he is the answer. So that's your Wednesday hump day wrap up, encouragement to get ready for Sunday. Back in full swing this Sunday. I promise a full sermon. Thanks for your grace this past week, for letting me just have that weekend to go away. It was rough. The week had been rough. Oh, let you know, a week from Friday is going to be our last hot meal served here on the campus. We're going to finish out next week. But also in conjunction with that, starting Monday, Craig is opening up Choice Market. So we are accepting donations. We are amassing donations. Any of your up north churches that are looking for ways to help, it's donations now of food, canned goods, pallets of it. We'll take it, water, personal hygiene items, emergency relief stuff. We need it. We can handle it now. Send it to us. You want to give to that? beachbaptist.org under the donate tab. You select hurricane. All those funds right now. Those are going to, instead of food, they're going to groceries that we can hand out to our customers. We've got picked on a couple of cool little partners. We get 60 chickens per week from Costco pre-cooked for us now. So it's a whole chicken thing on Mondays. It's fun if you're around here. But if you want to come and help Craig do that. He and his volunteer team, he's assembling them to handle the market just like they did before. Mally and I are about to turn. It's going to take us a couple of weeks to finish it off, but yeah, by the first of the year, full-on coffee, full-on build project, full-on tear down, get ready, all that stuff that goes along with it. So there's all kinds of stuff going on in the background, and we're going to focus our energy on that. And Craig's going to take care of the volunteer stuff. And then she and I are also going to be surrounding ourselves with finding people to give us donations. So we'll be asking for those from you. And now there's dogs. There's dogs. They're arguing over a bone. It's not even a real bone. It's a fake bone. Anyway, let me pray for you, and then you finish out your week. Understanding that joy is inside of you, you have to remind yourself that it's there. Let me pray. God, we thank you that you are here right inside of us, and that you're near us, around us, surrounding us. Got our plans made out for us. Thank you for your leadership, God, as we move forward with your church and what it means to this community going forward and what's going to happen. We know you've already got the plan. Just keep us out of the way and let your plan come to fruition. In your name we